morning and welcome back to the Hope Valley Pilgrimage Trail here in the glorious Peak District in the Midlands. And yes, we slept at Heatherhill Campsite in Bamford last night. Lovely campsite, quite a small one, £6 a night, absolute bargain. Yeah, it's now 10 to 7 in the morning, packed up half my kit in the tent, just got a cup of tea on. I'm going to have some breakfast and Steph's going to have her porridge. So yeah, a little bit bleary-eyed, but maybe in about an hour from now we'll start getting our stuff together and yeah, hit the trail, so to speak. So I'll see you after breakfast. Literally 2 minutes up the road from the campsite is our first destination, St John the Baptist in Bamford. Let's go inside, find our stamp and take a look around. Unfortunately, the church in Bamford isn't open and there isn't a box with the stamp in. So what we're going to do is just have a little look around the churchyard and the perimeter, just to, you know, get a feel for the place and see what it's like. And yeah, that's a bit of a shame really, because they could have left a box in the porch maybe. I mean, they've got all the posters and the leaflets about the pilgrimage, so yeah, never mind. I guess we'll just have to come back one day when the church is open. Mind you, the last time I was in Bamford, which was probably last year, the church wasn't open then either, so obviously it doesn't get a lot of use. Oh, maybe that lady will know. Let's follow her. It's all go, all action stations, day 2 on the Hope Valley Pilgrimage Trail. We found, what was it, Marjorie? Marjorie was informing us to go and find Roger, the church warden, who might let us in. It is 8:15 in the morning, so I feel a bit rude knocking on someone's door. So I'll just have to use my Anglican charm to wangle this one. Oh, I'm my stamp. I don't want to look in the church. Right, let's hope Roger's in a good mood. We are in Bamford Church and we nervously knocked on the door of the church warden, who was a lovely gentleman called Roger, and he let us in and he showed us around, and we've got our stamp and our sticker. And yeah, really happy. It's always a bit nerve-wracking knocking on someone's door at 8:15 in the morning, but yeah, church wardens, good people. And thank you, Roger, and thank you, Marjorie. Yeah, little things like that make it really worthwhile. Yeah, really pleased. Right, our next stop will be heading up towards Stanage Edge and Stanage Pole. So some elevation this morning, and then on to Higgor Tor, and then slowly make our way down to Hathersage, where we'll meet our next church. How are you feeling, Steph? Are you all good?
Good. Yeah, good.
Yeah, we're good to rock and roll. Right, it's time to hit the trail and rock up and ramble. Yeah. The top of Stanage Edge and we're just sat behind one of these dry stone walls just to get a bit of protection from the wind. Just going to take a minute to admire the view, take in God's good creation, catch our breath and enjoy the moment. What's the time now? Oh, it is coming up to 10 to 11. So yeah, that was a much more gentle ascent than the ascents that we did yesterday, so a little bit easier on the knees. Steph here has been removing stones from her shoes. That's her new hobby, collecting stones in her shoes. I'm going to try this fruit flavoured drink that I'm going to add to my water. See if that just gives me a bit of a boost. But overall, I'm feeling pretty good actually. Things are going well. So I'll come back to you shortly once we find Stanage Pole. That's our next destination. sorry. Nearly had it with me selfie stick then. You didn't see what I just did, but I was pulling out my selfie stick, as we do, and nearly took out a fell runner who's just bolted past me about 100 miles an hour. Oh, imagine that. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Anyway, we're walking away from Stanage Edge now and heading over the road towards Higgor Tor, which is one of my favourite places. I've been here a couple of times within the last year. Some nice rock formations up there too. We've descended from Higgor Tor and we've managed to get some great views of the landscape, including Burbage Rocks. That was really nice. And we've come through some moorland, now back onto a small track, and it's starting to look a little bit more residential now, with farmhouses popping up more frequently and holiday homes. So I think in about maybe 20-30 minutes we should be in the village of Hathersage. And our first stop will be the church to get our stamp. I think there's 2 stamps in Hathersage, one also at the Roman Catholic Church as well, which is nice. And then we're going to have a spot of lunch and have a rest, and yeah, have a little bit of a pause and reflect, refresh, and then later on we will head up to Moor, so William Hill, and then slowly work our way down into Eam. So we have got one more big climb with a big ascent later on this afternoon, but we're in absolutely no rush. It's not a competition, we're taking it all in our stride, and as I always say, more tortoise, less hare. It's the best way to get there.
We have arrived!
One thing I need to show you, there is a celebrity buried in this churchyard. Come on, I'll go and show you who I'm talking about. Here lies little John, as in Robin Hood, little John, his companion, his friend, his wingman. So we found the box file for St Michael and All Angels in Hathersage. So we're going to get our little stamp, place it into our passport, a blue one. And we've got a quote from Psalm 130 verse 7. Put your hope in the Lord, for with the Lord is unfailing love, and with him is full redemption. Wonderful. So yes, so far we've managed to get all of our stamps and all of our stickers at every single place that the guidebook recommends. We've been very fortunate. Oh, the church bells are going now. I knew we were coming. What's the time? 2:30. There we go. Brilliant. Check it out. If you're in Hathersage, come to this church. It's lovely. And they've also got a nice little gift shop inside as well. It's a busy little village this. Love it. So we're going to go to the outdoor cafe instead. And I think that'll be a perfect place to stop for lunch. This is the second church in Hathersage, called St Michael Archangel, and it's a Roman Catholic church. Right, let's go and explore and find our little box and stamp. Sorry folks, I can't show you around inside St Michael the Archangel. It's closed. There's no box file anywhere with the stamp in or the sticker. We've had a good look around. We've knocked on the house next door. No look. We've left Hathersage a while ago now, about 45 minutes, an hour ago maybe, and it took us over, is it Derwent River? Derwent? Yeah, the Derwent, River Derwent. The River Derwent, yeah, get it the right way round. And that was nice. And then it took us over some pastures green, and it opened up some beautiful views over the various different edges, from Bamford Edge, Stanage Edge. I think we also got some glimpses of Higgor Edge and Frogget Edge as well. And then it took us back down again. Pastures green, very nice, very fresh, a lot of downhill. And then the route took us back uphill. We were huffing and puffing and having to stop every sort of 10-20 metres to catch our breath. But we've done it. And now we're on a flat bit for a little while. And we should be approaching Eam Moor quite soon, where we've got another bit of elevation to enjoy. And the sun's come out, we've got blue skies, it's been overcast for most of the day, and the wind's dropped considerably since this morning. That might be more to do with our location than anything, but yeah, when there's no breeze you can really feel the heat. I'm going to guess it's about 17-18 degrees Celsius, but the factor 50 sun lotion has gone on, topped it up. Mind you, I already look like a beetroot anyway from all the wind burn. It's like Narnia. Just a few woodland bogs to negotiate. Don't fall. If you do, it's still going on YouTube. It is very, very slippery. Well done. Good job. Made it over. So ladies and gentlemen, we are on Eam Moor. You can see the mast on one side and our footpath. That's our last bit of ascent, our last elevation going up. And then it's all downhill, And my goodness, has it been a challenge. A good challenge, a well worth challenge, but well, it's been tough, I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. Have to say, this has been an incredibly challenging walk. If you are an experienced hiker and you're used to long distance trails, you could probably manage it in 2 days. If you're more of a casual hiker, or you're not really into your double numbers, then maybe split the walk over 3 or even 4 days. And the good thing is there's lots of villages you can stop off in that have accommodation, like hostels, Airbnbs, hotels, that type of thing. And there's really good transport networks, either the trains, or if the trains aren't running for whatever reason, there's a bus that connects to all the major villages that I've passed through on this trail. I think it's a 257, but please do check that. Don't take my word for it. So if you wanted to stop at Hope and then pick up the trail the following day and then stop at Bamford, you can do that. There's plenty of options, so don't feel that 2 days is the only way to do it. As I always say, hike the walk the way that you want to. We're all different, we all have our preferences. Some of us are a bit of a glutton for punishment, like myself and Steph, and yeah, you just got to do it your own way and find a way that works for you. But yeah, I am feeling it a little bit in the bones and the muscles. Quite tired actually. Only got about a mile and a bit to go, or about 2 kilometres until we get back to the car. We are going to try and get a stamp in Eam Church. I don't know if it will be open now because it is coming up to 7:15 in the evening. But that's okay, we've still got the sunshine on our side. Times for the church. It is now 7:45 p.m, so we're not going to get our last stamp or sticker, and unfortunately I can't show you around the inside of the church, but that gives me an incentive to come back and do another walk in this beautiful area of the Peak District. So not all's lost, I will get all those stamps. I've just checked my Strava and we have done 15.8 miles according to Strava. So it is just over 30 miles over 2 days. If you're thinking about doing this trail or another trail, have a go. And if you've got any questions about the Hope Pilgrimage Trail, leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. I've really enjoyed these 2 days, especially with my friend Steph. We're both very, very tired and exhausted now. Yeah, tired feet. But it's been a really, really good, positive experience. Yeah, and a lot of learning and processing to do from the last 2 days. Right, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much, and rock up and ramble. Yay.